And let's move on to the last part, selling. Selling websites can be a tricky task. Without prior experience and lack of knowledge, you may have a very troubling time selling your website. It may turn out to be a better experience. You may end up getting a lot less than what you actually deserve, or not able to sell your site at all. Here I'm gonna give you guys a step-by-step guide of how to create a listing on Flippa. So first, you type in your domain name in the bar and click Start. And choose as a website or a domain and the type of the site. And is it about sports or anything else? And when did it go live? Just all those simple stuff. And the traffic, I highly recommend you verify your Google data through Flippa. By clicking on the left side, you give permission to Flippa to access your Google accounts to generate the data. Here I'm just gonna choose not verifying. So I'm just gonna type in some numbers here and click next. Does it generate revenue? Yes. And the way your website makes money here, and you click on next, and here's you need to put your monthly income here. Since the website only has 3-month history, so I'm just gonna put some numbers here for 3 months. And the cost of your website, for example, hosting. If it's fixed, you put your number here. If it's not, you click on the blue link here. It lets you put different costs. I'm just gonna put 20 here. And let's move on to title and description. Flippa automatically generates a title for you. You can change it if you don't like it. And description. Many unsuccessful auctions on Flippa have very little information in the description. From a buyer's perspective, if you're not willing to go into some detail about your site, it is usually a bad sign. You need to have high-level summary or overview at the top of the auction copy, and then use the rest of the description to dig into the details. Use headers to break up the blocks of text and point directly to the various sections into your auction copy. And here is the other option you can choose. Usually, if you choose private sale, it's gonna be go to deal flow. Here comes to the fun part, price and reserved price. It may probably sound crazy, but I price all the auctions at $1 with no reserve. This guarantees that the website will sell and have an excellent chance of reaching the first page of Flippa's most active section. If you can't stomach the idea of no reserve, list your auction at $1 and place a reserve at really low, at absolute minimum you'd expect. While it's not as attractive, you can still get enough bids to feature in most active. By the least 24 hours, you will hopefully have passed the reserve. So after your website goes live, what else can you do? The first advice I'm gonna give you guys is start with manually accepting bids at the beginning and switch to automatic during the end. The reason is simple. I want to maximize number of bids to ensure getting featured in most active. For example, you may launch an auction and get a 400 bid. Instead of accepting that bid, you will sleep on it, wake up the next day, and see that you have 4 additional bids. under 400. You can now accept all the bids, including the 400 one. That is a total of 5 bids instead of 1, which helps your positioning. Buyers want as little people checking out your auction, so they avoid a bidding war. So they may offer their best bid early with the hope that you will accept right away. That higher price discourages other bidders and helps them keep the auction out of most active. Also, another fact you need to know is towards the middle of the auction, there will be a lull when you are no longer available in the new listings section, and then things will slow down, way down. The middle of your auction is the dark period where there won't be nearly as much views. This is also the time you will get contacted by buyers hoping you will sell short. If they make an offer you're happy with, feel free to take it, but we have found that these offers are generally much lower than the price we automatically get by keeping the auction going. When it's close to the ending, your site will be listed ending soon. So hopefully you will get enough bids to get your site seen on first page of the most active. A very high traffic area and important to strategic website selling. Now that you're in one high traffic area, let's go for another. Within 24 hours of your auction ending, go ahead and go for the featured offer on Flippa. This will put your auction on the first page of Flippa.com with quite a few bids and less than 24 hours left. This will create a sense of urgency in potential bidders. The social proof will be there with the number of bids, and they still have enough time to do their due diligence on your sites to make sure they like what you have to offer and everything is on the up and up. This should get you placed on the high traffic area and get you the exposure you need to sell your auction for the best price.
For more tips on website flipping, visit the website in the description box below.